We are at 5. Hello, 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 my beautiful souls and gems, child.
Ciao.
Again. You know we always we having tech. Hello, my beautiful stones and gems. I am your host, Miss Mama Medusa, and this is the Medusa Show. Hi. And as you can see, we have a special guest, the one and only Darren Green. Y'all already know. Darren,
you already know what it is. Your boy Darren Green. We're here to talk about these hot topics. I wanted to get on this live in particular just to give, like, you know, some conversations need to have had. Okay, it's a lot that's going on, and I just wanted to be on this show with you to talk about it because, you know, we keep it real.
It's gonna be a spicy show tonight, because we have a lot to talk about. Now, y'all know I'm live on TikTok and on YouTube. I see the TikTokers are starting to come on in, so we're gonna give them a chance before we get nice and hot and heavy. But we have a lot to do. Darren, we're gonna talk about this whole what is it, Jess Hilarious situation. We're gonna briefly touch on Dwight Howard and his sexuality. We're gonna jump over to Doja Cat and that white man that she's with. We're gonna talk about Cardi B and Tasha K's husband, and then we're gonna close on out with some housewives news. Okay, ciao. Let's get it started. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I'm here to drag. I'm not here to be nice. I'm not here to be politically correct. Now I'm okay. Let me pause. I am going to be politically correct because we are dealing with a very sensitive topic regarding transphobia and misogyny war, and that's nothing to play with. So I'm gonna keep it cute. I'm gonna try not to censor myself too much, and the fact that I have to censor myself just to have this conversation kind of speaks volumes to the issue at hand. But we're gonna talk about it. So recently, I don't even think so. Jess Hilarious is getting some. She's getting some backlash because she made some comments in response to a trans activist. Should I play the clip? Should I play the video for reference? What do you think? Because
the clip?
I have the clip. You know I have the receipts, honey.
Well, we got to give people. We got to tell the whole story.
So we do. However, I kind of don't want to play it because what I don't want to do is regurgitate transphobia on my platform. So I'm gonna give a trigger warning.
Wait. You mean play Jess Hilarious video?
Yes.
Oh, I think we all have seen that video. I mean, if you want to play it, you can play it.
Yeah,
if you got to powder it up, go ahead. I mean, it's
I got it powered up. Okay, it's a minute and 27 seconds. Let's do
when the transphobia just comes out, the audacity and just the arrogance for cis women to believe that they own periods, that they own womanhood. You don't. Okay, you don't own periods. You don't own womanhood. You experience both, and both are different for every person. But as a cis woman, it doesn't belong to you, so you can't gatekeep it. Like, hello?
Who the fuck is gonna stand up for us? Who the fuck stands up for us? And us, I mean women, real women, biological women, women who were born with all the parts that you guys wish that you were. When does the delusion stop? What is the difference between you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What's the only difference is you don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your fucking ass. Wake up. How are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give.
I'm sorry. There's only but so much ignorance I can take.
Only but so much. Only but
Yeah.
so much. I mean, like I said, I think people have already seen this video tenfold. I'm gonna let you say your piece because it's your show. And then I'm gonna clean up.
There's a lot to unpack here. I think both of these women are wrong. Obviously, Jess Hilarious is more wrong. But I want to start with with how it all started. And it all started with this bitch right here. It's Blessing Rose. I'm not trying to cause harm to this transgender black woman. I don't want y'all to send no smoke her way. I don't want y'all to like harass this woman. I don't like this bitch. We've had words before on this app and all, I don't really care for her. However, she's still
we had words too.
I mean, and I'm not gonna, and I'm not even gonna do that because I've had words with a lot of people on this app. That's what we do. We go back and forth. This is kind of a part of the culture, so I'm not mad at that. But yes, we've had words. Our words initiated when she was saying something along the lines of like, "Oh yes, girl, the cis girlies are gonna be real mad when trans women can have uterus transplants and shit." I found that statement to be very offensive. Considering the fact that black women are dying at higher rates. I think it's 3 times as high rates for the mortality rate for black women when they give birth. So I found her statements to be extremely insensitive. So I don't fuck with that lady. I find, like I've said this on TikTok, I find her content to be quite divisive. So she made her video, it went viral. The clip that we just showed was from 2 years ago, which makes sense because that's when she was making that's when me and her had words. That sounds about right. Around that time. So basically that lady's what's her name? Because I want to give credit to credit is due now. It's Blessing Rose. Her whole entire platform is built on creating division between cis women and trans women. Yeah. Now correct me when I'm wrong and acknowledge me when I'm right. I mean, that's my opinion. I'm not stating it as a fact, but and I'm saying based on my experience with her, based on the things that I've seen of her content, because she talks about the same fucking thing over and over again. And this is what the fuck I'm talking about with this regurgitating ass conversation that we had. Like, what the fuck? Why are we talking about who owns periods? This is the shit that who the fuck is trying to gatekeep a period? Periods are exclusive to people with vaginas. If you don't have a vagina, then you don't have a period. And it's really that simple.
Right.
And that's my thing. I'm ready. I'm ready for us to be fucking for real here. All right? Because I just feel like if you don't experience something, then you shouldn't talk about it. If you don't have a fucking period, you shouldn't even be discussing periods. If you're not trans, if you're not a trans woman, you shouldn't even be speaking on the behalf of the trans experience because you don't experience that. Like, I just want for people to stay in their fucking lane. So that's what I have to give to this specific woman. Okay, so she makes so old girl makes her comments, and like I said, she does this with intentions of baiting people. And Jess Hilarious took the bait. Now my thing is, Jess Hilarious is ignorant as all fuck. Since when the hell did we start paying attention to anything that Jess Hilarious say? Ain't this the same bitch that was being Islamophobic and like literally said that she felt threatened because she saw a man in his cultural garment? Does anybody remember that?
Oh, what about that Meg Thee Stallion video?
Oh, I don't remember that. Refresh my memory.
When she made fun of Meg Thee Stallion being shot, she made a whole skit out of that. No, stop. Look, we just said this. This is sensitive stuff. Okay. Yes, she made a video making fun of, Megan getting shot. I mean, the video was tasteless. But yeah, I mean, but it makes no sense that you start off with the video saying who's going to protect black women. Clearly not you.
That's very true. You made a very valid point. Now, I'm not trying to laugh. I'm ignorant. I'm not trying to laugh at Megan Thee Stallion.
Right.
I'm a hot girl, so I would never, what I'm saying? I'm the head girl in charge. So, I mean, she not the only one. Drea Michelle, but see, a lot of cisgender women was making fun of Meg during that time, but y'all like turn a blind eye when it comes to certain women. Hey, Drea. Because Drea says
they got Drea. They got Drea good.
Hey, sis. I'm going to get to the comments in a second. Hey, people. I'm going to get to the comments. Hey, sis. Hey, headbanging princess. I'm gonna get to the comments in a second. Okay, so where was we? Because you know I got ADD. That's why I gotta stay focused. So, old girl makes her ignorant ass comments about how cis women don't own periods. And let me say this: this is not a safe space for transphobia. Let me say that out the gate. If I see you making comments, if I see you misgendering people, I'm not with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm an advocate for all Black people. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? What the T is. Hey sis. Hey sis. So I want to just be very clear. This is not a safe space for transphobia. However, this is a safe space for us to be fucking for real. Let me stop the cussing before I don't get my corn.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know how they like to do on these apps, chat.
Wow. Let's be effing for real. Make sure y'all join my live on YouTube. And make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. Hello? I'm gonna read y'all comments in a second. Okay. So she says what she says. Jess Hilarious responds, and then it just turns into a cluster F. You know what I'm saying? Of people of now here we are, and this is what she wanted. Here we are on July, whatever the hell day it is, having the same mother talking conversation that we have every 3 months about who's a real woman and who, I'm tired of this. So now I gotta get cisgender women together. One, I don't understand why some of y'all are opposed to being called cis. I don't get it. It's a medical term. It's a medical term. So I don't understand. And some people were saying, well, if I have to respect your pronouns, then why can't you respect why can't you respect me not wanting to be called that?
Cis is not a pronoun, right? It's pronouns are he, she, they. Yeah. Cis is cis.
But okay, regardless, let's not get into the cement. We're saying if you want me to, they're saying that I don't have a problem with being called cis, and I don't understand. But and Sailor, you're saying I just don't like it, but y'all never articulate what's so offensive about it. It's a medical term. To me, it's like saying well, I don't want to be called African American. Call me Black. It's okay, tomatoes to fucking tomatoes.
Because I think that some people want to enforce that, I am biological, I am a biological man, I'm a biological woman. I think that's where it comes from. But my thing is this: it's like you said, it's a medical term. I think this is something that one person came up with and said, you know what, I'm offended by it, and everybody else wanted to join the bandwagon and say I'm offended by it too, because really this is not something
new.
I
want to read one of the comments on my TikTok. Monique says, but since when does somebody have to explain why they don't want to be called something? But if somebody doesn't like it, it just don't call them it. It's my thing. I personally don't care, but we're not okay. This is the shit. This is the roundabout bullshit that I'm talking about. It's we have to come to a middle ground. We have to. I don't want you to call me cis. Okay, well, what you want me to call you, sis? I'm saying SIS, not CIS. Sis, what you want me to call you? Call me a woman.
Yeah, they want you to call you not woman. They want you to call you real woman, biological.
Call me a biological woman.
Yeah. That's just to enforce the fact that, hey, I'm real, these people are not. So this is where it comes from.
Right. And that's where the transphobia comes into place. At the end of the day, I'm sorry, and we can agree to disagree. And I'm gonna read your comments in a second, but at the end of the day, you not if you are a cisgender woman and you don't want to be called cis, it's laced in a level of transphobia. It just is.
Yeah.
She said, call me sis instead of sis. Hey, I know that's right. It just because you're not, until you can articulate to me why like why you don't, you instead of just saying, well, I just don't want to be called that, and why I got it, until you're able to articulate why you don't want to be called that, I have to assume that it's laced in transphobia.
Yeah.
But we can agree to disagree. If you don't want to be called a cisgender woman, I'm not gonna call. I mean, I don't know what to call you. A woman? I don't. Whatever. This is fucking stupid. Anyways, then it went into this roundabout. So that's my issue. My issue with cis women, y'all don't. It's just y'all. It's just the same fucking roundabout conversation over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. And I just find, like I said, I feel like a lot of cis women and trans women. I feel like a lot of y'all are like, what's like with a dog, like showing your chest. It's almost like, it's like y'all are like it's like you want to pull rank, and y'all are like fighting for that number one spot, and there is no number one spot. I mean, and if you want to say, well, at the end of the day, cisgender women are the ones who birth people. I don't know.
And I think where it comes from, it's like, you ever heard of a turf? Like, it's like people that feel like,
I'm sorry, Tiffany Alston. It's a pissing contest. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. It's a pissing contest, and it's also like, I feel like this is people, and I heard people say this is kind of misogynistic, because now we are seeing males coming into our space and trying to dictate what to be called certain things. And yes, there are people that are antagonistic in that community. We just spoke about one, that creator that started all this bull crap. Mm-hmm. But it's when you come for the entire community, that's when it becomes a problem.
Monique, I'm gonna get to your comment in a second. Go ahead, Darren.
Mm-hmm. If Jess Hilarious would have sat there and just cursed out this bitch and kept it with this girl,
yes, thank you. Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't be beefing. You wouldn't be going back and forth with T.S. Madison and Angelica Ross and everybody else.
Yep.
In the community.
She took it to
everybody.
She took it to a different level when she generalized all trans women and created this narrative that that like all trans women are jealous of cis women and da 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 da. Manye, I want to read your comments. This is what Manye said. This is not what I'm saying. Oh, okay. Manye says it's a slap in the face to even try to pretend like the two are the same, and I wholeheartedly agree. I do think that, and that also is another issue that I have with this conversation, because we're not the same. We're not. Like, trans women have a completely different experience than I do as a cisgender woman. Just like mixed women have a completely different experience that I do as a monoracial woman, unless, you know what I'm saying, like unless so that might not be the best comparison, but it's just different, and it's okay. There's nothing wrong with us having different experiences. Now, let me say this, right? Because I remember, I'm a 90s baby. I'm 29. I turned 30 in 2024. Shout out to all the 90s babies. Shout out to all the 94 babies. I remember growing up watching Ricky Lake and Maury and Jerry Springer. Mm-hmm. And I remember when the trans girls used to come onto the talk shows and shit, right? Like when it was like a more like trans, even though trans is not new or anything, people have been trans for eons. I remember when it was starting to gain media attention, right? Mm-hmm. And I remember there was a time where trans women would say, at the end of the day, I will never be a woman. That's what this is the language that they would use back in the 90s. I would never be a woman. I would never be able to experience what women specific cis. They meant cis. This is before people were using cisgendered women. You feel me? This is before people even knew what the fuck that was. So back in the 90s or early 2000s, there was a point in time where trans women was fully aware that no matter what they do, no matter how many hormones they take, no matter how many surgeries they get, they will never be a woman. They will never be a cis. They will never be able to experience what a cisgender woman experiences. And I respected that. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't, like, I don't get, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you will never, we're not the same. We will never be the same. It's not about who's better, who's higher, but we'll never share the same experience. In 2023, that's these TikTok trans girlies, these new age trans girlies, they'll say with their whole chest, no, I'm a woman. We're this. I have a period. I have a uterus. I have a vagina. They'll even take it a step further to say, and my vagina is prettier than yours. You're mad at me because men like my vagina more than they like yours. I'm not saying that this is what all trans women, this is not a reflection of all trans women, but there are some trans women that have made statements like this. Yeah. And so my question is, where did we get here? When did we get here?
Yeah. Well, let me just clear up a couple of things too, because I feel like when you brought up the trans women back in the day that said that they will never be women, I think they didn't know at that time the right language. I think what it is they are male, they just identify as women. Like gender and sex are two different things. If you believe that, I believe it. I definitely, you don't have the same experiences, you don't have the same parts. I think what this creator said, just to give this creator a little bit of a benefit of a doubt, they meant when they said women don't own menstrual cycles, this person meant people that are non-binary and trans men. They experience the menstrual cycle. Non-binary people also as well. So, but she didn't explain that shit.
Real quick, Darren. Alinda Milana. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't even have my glasses on, so baby, I cannot see your comments. But here are the topics, honey. But yes, go ahead, Darren. Go ahead. I'm gonna read y'all comments in a second.
Right, but here's the thing though. I think that like I said, it wasn't communicated correctly, and I think that it was very much like taken out of context. I said that in my video. I mean, I talked about this on TikTok. I got the comments. I got some people saying certain things. At the end of the day, what Jess Hilarious said was 100% wrong. But what that creator said, she was definitely being antagonistic, as she usually is.
Yeah.
Like you said, you got into some words with her. I got into some words with her many moons ago, and I think that these people should not be the, spokesperson for everybody. It's like, it almost seems like when one person fucks up, now everybody got the blame. Everybody got shit for it. T.S. Madison was really brought into this whole situation.
No, she wasn't. She brought herself into the situation.
I mean, at the end of the day, you made it about everybody. So just like
I get it, but
because when the baby said what he said and he made it about everybody, I was like, fuck you.
No, the original TikTok creator made a general statement. Jess Hilarious made a general statement, and then people just started chiming in. Like,
she opened the door for that though. If you would have just came for that girl, I don't think TS would have said nothing. I don't think Angelica Ross would have said anything. I don't think that any other girl, we about to get a statement from Flame Monroe. I don't know if you know who that is, but
no, I don't care. I know who she is. Fuck her. Let me read these comments real quick. But they need more. Most cis women wouldn't know that 2% of the population is trans. They knew it would trigger, and that's the reaction that she wanted. I agree. Yeah. It's giving outrage content, and I hate that we spent 23 minutes talking about it. But I hope that this is the last time that we do talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm going to dedicate this time. It's gonna be the last time I talk about it on my platform.
Right. Because somebody's gonna bring up something else in these blogs. And let me just, if we're gonna end this topic right now, let me just say this: these blogs are the biggest instigators in the goddamn community. Ain't nowhere in the world. This person got about 40,000 followers on TikTok. This person doesn't have that many impressions. You look through, they be looking through these people's pages that are irrational, that are antagonistic for content, and they post it on there. I seen this girl's post for days before it really got viral.
I just want to know what is the medium, because I'm ready to, I'm gonna speak on the behalf of cisgender Black women. I'm ready to move on. Like, I'm tired of this, because like we said, a Black cis
negative.
A Black, not only that, it's counterproductive. A Black cis woman was literally unalived recently for being mistaken for being trans when she wasn't. So I'm tired. Like, this is fucking Michelle Peacock, rest in peace. Michelle Dion Peacock, say her name. This is redundant as fuck, and I'm just ready for us to move on.
And there's so much they're talking about this war on womanhood. I just keep on hearing this.
Oh my God, that's the last thing I'm gonna say. And then we can
but let's talk about who really owns womanhood right now, and it is the U.S. government. It's the U.S. But men, the government, because there's a lot of shit that's going on, and they're sending their people to distract. And I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theory girly. I'm not saying that these blogs getting paid by the government, but every time something crazy about to happen in law, it's always some crazy post coming up on the Shade Room.
That's that. I'm glad you made that point. We arguing, us spending all this time, and thank you for sharing the live. Make sure y'all join the live on my YouTube. Thank you for making that point, Darren. These conversations, I find them to be redundant. I find them to be counterproductive, because at the end of the day, we as women, both cis, trans, what have you, and all in between, we're losing our rights at this current very moment. You feel me? Like, this is fucking dumb. So I'm tired. I don't get, like, this is, cis women we don't own, period. Stop. This is dumb. Stop responding to dumbass women like T.S. Madison. I'm sorry. Stop responding to dumbass women like Jess Hilarious. My fault. We love Maddie. Stop responding to dumbass women like Jess Hilarious. Stop giving that bitch whatever her name is. Stop giving her attention. She has I really do. I'm sorry. I really do believe that woman is mentally ill. I think that something's wrong with her.
Yeah, I mean, that creator is very unstable. That's why I really didn't, when we got into it, I didn't really interact with her that much, because I'm like, okay, it is something ain't right in the buttermilk. Who you think I'm looking at my TikTok comments. You think who hates black women? Which one? Who? Not TS.
Not TS. No, never that. TS. I love me some what's her? Yeah, the Simply. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that I think that she hates black women, nor do I think that she hates cis women. We're talking about let me get her. This woman right here.
This woman right here. This one.
I don't think that she hates cis women or black women. I think that she has some unresolved traumas that she needs to unpack.
Yeah.
And
I think when you're living in a world like this as a, and I'm not speaking for everybody in the queer community, but I can only speak for what I have been through. It's, transphobia, homophobia, all the isms and phobias in the world. It is traumatizing. And you either come out of it unscathed, or you either come out of it like, I fucking hate everybody. Like, when you feel like the world hates you so much, you kind of, sometimes people put that hurt onto other people. And I think that's what's happening with her, unfortunately. But that's just not the way. That's just not the way.
I hope y'all can see what we're talking about. We just finished talking about Jess Hilarious. I think we gave her enough. I think we're ready to move on to the next one. Hey, Capricorn.
Hey.
Y'all, while I take a sip, I'm glad y'all took a chance to look at these topics. While I take a sip, y'all make sure y'all join my live on YouTube, because that's where the money is at. Where the money reside. Go ahead. It don't take no money. It don't take nothing. It's free to join. Go ahead and click the link in my bio and like this video on my on YouTube. Give this video some likes. And hell, like this video some more so we can get some more people up in here. Child, we got 1.4K likes. If only I had 1.4K dollars in my account, child.
You know what you gotta do, child. Yes, popcorn, yes. Right, like a cowgirl.
Listen, we manifesting money and all that. Thank you for the likes. I see y'all liking the chat. Make sure y'all click the link in my bio. It's 11 people up on this mother. Then there should be 11 more people up on my live. Go ahead and click the link in my bio. Join my live so we can keep this conversation going. Gang. Welcome to the Stone Squad, bitch. Welcome to the Stone Squad. All right. Hey, friend. Hey, Cancer. My Cancer sister in Christ just entered in the chat.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Glory.
We moving on. Before we go, look, I can't.
I love me some Angelica Ross. I don't care nobody say. Look, she said what she said.
She said what was said. Now, Darren.
Mhm.
Darren, Harry said, "Hey,
Hey, Harry. Hey, girl, you need to come on. You need to come on this damn live.
She might as well, child. She might as
Come
well.
on. Come on. Where's the link? Drop the link.
She
But
might
no,
as well, child.
Angelica
Listen.
Ross. That's my girl. That's my girl. I love her from Pose. Candy.
I love. Oh God.
Mm.
Don't bring that up. Okay, did you want to talk? Okay, next we're gonna talk about Dwight Howard. I don't have a picture. Another person has come through.
Girl.
Another person has come through and said that they have had relations with Dwight Howard, and yeah. Do we have anything to say? Not the red.
Not the dead side. I ain't got nothing like
Look at my wrist.
Like I said in my old video, be who you
are. Yeah. Listen, one thing about them cancers is always gonna come through.
Pop out.
I'm bad because I was looking at the live. I'm like, where did she go?
First of all, put the link. You need to come up in here. It's been a minute since I had a
conversation. Wait, hold on. Because you know what? You know we gonna be real ghetto. Let's my ADD won't let me. Is he mean? They always spilling this tea. Who we talking about? Master Blaster. Who you talking about? Are you talking about Darren? Is he mean? They always spilling. I don't know who he's talking about. Are we talking about Dwight Howard? Okay, so Dwight Howard has come forward. No. So listen, I'm not gonna spend too much money on Dwight. I'm not gonna spend too much time on Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard is one of the girls. Dwight Howard likes to get his boongie played with, and it's no tea, no shade. And it is what it is. I mean, Dwight Howard, them NDAs done ran out. Okay. He done made enough people sign NDAs. I guess the time. What is it? The jurisdiction on the NDAs and ran out, and now people are coming forward and spilling his tea. Every time someone comes forward about Dwight Howard, they always have the same story.
They need to get their money. You said not Darren mean. Look, I ain't mean. I'm telling it like a TI is. Okay.
Listen, I ain't got much for Dwight Howard. Anybody got what you got for Dwight Howard? Dwight Howard is one of the girls. All these men and trans women. What was it, a man or a trans woman, or was it both?
Could have been non-binary. Let's just keep it on the.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know, but I remember that person. That came out.
At the bare minimum, he likes penis, and that's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong.
Yeah, like
it's
just yeah.
Like, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure y'all get this video a thumbs up. Especially on TikTok. I mean, especially on YouTube, because I need that. Thank you.
Yeah,
Dwight Howard is gay. Dwight Howard likes dudes. I'm not saying no motherfucking allegedly. You got way too many allegations out here for it to just be alleged. It's not like it is.
But
somebody, right?
But see, the thing about it is, though, you over here, he recently went viral because he had his. And I talked about this before, but he went viral because he made his son like go on this cycling machine, and the poor boy was crying, and he was like, I'm teaching my son resilience. You need to teach your son how to be honest and brave.
No, I'm not gonna say that. That's not fair. I can't. As a cisgendered heterosexual woman, it's not my place for me to tell another cisgendered man, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you need to be honest about your sexuality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's fair for me to say. So I'm not gonna say that. But what I will say though is, if your tea is out there, if you're, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's out there, if you're gonna be sloppy with it, and if you're not gonna pay the girls to be quiet,
yeah,
then.
But see, I'm only saying this. Because these are the same type of dudes that will sit there and will date women. Because
you can say that because you're a gay man. I'm saying as a woman, I'm all about staying in my lane. So I can't speak on the gay experience. It's not my place to tell a man that's, I don't want to say struggling with his sexual. Well, yeah, he's clearly struggling because he's in fucking denial. But yeah, it's not my place to tell another. It's not my place to tell them that because I can't relate. I will never be able to relate to a man not being able to come out the closet.
But I'm just saying, like, I've experienced, like, and not to bring my whole self into it, but like,
please.
Dudes that hit me up talk about something. Oh yeah, come over this and the third. Oh, we can't come over this time. My girlfriend block. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, that's and for you, I'm just saying, like, these are the type of people that will sit there and be like that. Okay, yeah, if he's not comfortable coming out, fine, whatever. But you be breaking these girls' hearts and putting them through so much shit. And then I'm just saying, like, at some point we got to be honest, or you just can't date at all, and you just keep it on the low with your partners.
Child, my live got taken down on YouTube.
Your live got damn.
Yeah, it's fine. They should be. I feel like they should be in here by now. It's fine. We got enough people up in here. Like this video, comment, and let me know if you're watching. We're gonna keep it going, child.
Not a 6'7" bottom. He better not be a goddamn bottom.
He is a bottom. What are you talking about, girl?
Not Dwight. Ooh,
What's wrong with that? See, my thing is this. Listen, I'm not about to do it for you. What I'm not about to do, I'm 5'3". What I'm not about to do is climb your back. So if that's what you desire and that's what you require, go ahead and get you somebody that can do that for you. I'm not here for it. So I'm not mad at it.
So you doing the bending? Let me see.
Of course he doing but they say that's what the tall girls like.
Not as a sis. I can't say nothing.
As a sis. Yeah, I can't. As a sis, I can't say. This is not my tea.
Girl.
I'm really girl. I was waiting for you. You're gonna have to catch the replay, but we just getting hot and bothered, y'all. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up and make sure y'all share the live, and we're gonna keep it going.
We're gonna keep it going.
Who we want to talk about next?
I'm ready to talk about Doja Cat because let's really.
I'm gonna let you take over because I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, because I actually been covering the story.
Go ahead,
honey.
This is all the screenshots that I got. Doja Cat, Doja, she loved her.
We gotta start here. We gotta start here.
Go ahead.
So recently Doja Cat has been dragged online for dating this man named Jay Cyrus. Jay Cyrus, I haven't done any deep research on this guy, but apparently a lot of people had said that he's a groomer, that he's abusive, he's a predator.
So he likes little girls.
That's what they're saying. Now the little girl stuff, but he's definitely an incel at the very least. Like he's definitely problematic. And a lot of the fans had something to say, and then Doja Cat was kind of blocking them left and right and cursing people out and saying that you don't own my life. That part, my man. At the end of the day, at some point we got to separate the music from the person. I don't care who you're dating. Make music. I didn't care about that. However, when she got on Threads saying, "Oh well, if you're my fan and you call yourself kittens, you need to rethink your life and you need to go get a job," and her saying I don't even know y'all and F this and this, that, and the third.
Oh yeah, let me pull up the video. Let me pull up the receipts.
That's what kind of threw me a little bit off. And then you telling your Stan accounts to delete their page, deactivate their page. Three of her biggest Stan accounts on Twitter has done that. Her recent single "Attention" has dropped down 32 spots in Spotify charts. A lot of people are saying that she's doing this on purpose and she's actively trying to ruin her career. My thing is, if she don't care about her damn career, why the hell should she?
Yeah,
there's people left and right trying to refund them tickets and shit. Girl, I would never buy no tickets in the album ain't drop yet. Because this whole rollout looked like it's gonna be a shit show.
Yes, I'm really. They took my live down every time. Come on, at this point, it's to be expected. But it's okay. I feel like most of the people that was on my live isn't here, so we're all good. Are y'all ready for my commentary?
What you got to say?
Yeah, I don't fuck Doja Cat. I don't give a fuck about that bitch. I wouldn't piss on that hoe if she was on fire, and that's on period. She is anti-black. I think it's weird. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what her traumas are. I think it's fucking weird when black people only date white people. I think that's fucking weird. If we would call her all kinds of raccoons if she was a black man, but because she's a woman, it's different. This nigga that she's dating looked like he would fucking shoot up a goddamn school. Get the fuck out of here.
That's not him though. I don't think that's him.
That's not him. That's not him. However, this is the type of niggas that she likes.
Yeah.
She likes white men, and they're not even fucking attractive. Like Doja Cat is a modern day bed wench. Doja Cat aspires to be the white man's whore. Like, and I just don't respect her.
Oh my God, not the bed wench, child.
And that's why she's going so hard for this fucking alleged child predator. Like, girl.
It just makes no sense. Now that at the end of the day, I mean, that is problematic. There's a lot of artists out here that's dating problematic people. We just had a whole thing when Taylor Swift did it. People did it when Nicki Minaj married the person that she married. I mean, I don't really want to talk about their personal life and who they associate with. My thing is this: you coming for the people that's putting you on, and then when people call you out on your shit, that lady on there, and she was reading the girl, but she said, "Girl, if it wasn't for us, you'll be making basic ass music on GarageBand and as a high school fucking dropout." Let's be very clear. Ain't nobody saying you didn't work hard.
Doja Rat.
Not Doja Rat.
Doja Rat.
Yeah.
I coined that term. Let's be clear. My sister is referencing me because I made a whole YouTube video about that hoe. I don't fuck with that anti-black ass bitch. She has a color complex. Doja Rat is perfectly fine with obliterating her entire career as long as she got a white man to climb up top of her. So that's just, it is what it is. Doja Rat. Doja Cat.
Somebody said this too. They said, why every time there's a situation with Doja, it always surrounds
white men.
White men, problematic. Yeah, white. If you want to talk about the tiny thing,
and then they want to say, and then they want to be like, oh well, her father who is black abandoned her, and so that's why she blah blah blah. Okay, and look at the white men that she surrounds herself with. It's giving white savior complex.
You know how many black fathers in America have abandoned their children? And look, come on, let's be very clear. And ain't a stitch of anti-blackness in them.
If she was raised by a white woman and she
got a white mom, that's another thing.
Right. If she was raised by a white woman and she has traumas associated with, in terms of abandonment issues associated with black men, it does make sense for her to be with black men. I mean, with white men. I get that. However, my issue is how she encourages herself. She encourages her being fetishized. Like, and I will never, and we ain't forget about you being on that website with white men calling you the N-word and talking about your good black pussy and all this other weird shit. You're a fucking weirdo. I mean, your music is good. And that's another thing. She has a whole song talking about niggas ain't shit. I'm sorry. It's something about a half white woman who dates white men exclusively talking about niggas ain't shit. It's just something about that don't sit right with me.
Well, and I've seen this one video. She was on live, child, and I'm not trying to say nothing because I ain't trying to get Tasha Cade, but she did one of those. She did one of those on live, child. It could be that. It could be that.
Oh, I mean, it's always that. It's always that. I love daddy issues, but I don't ask white men to call me slurred. I have daddy issues, but right. Who the fuck that exactly? Right. Doja Cat definitely allows white men to say the N-word around her. She definitely allows white men to call her the N-word while she's going to Pound Town. Let me not say
definitely in the race play. Yeah.
I would not be surprised if she was into race play. Hey, Bob the drag queen. I don't fuck with none of them. I don't.
Nah, hey, Bob the drag queen.
Doja Rat Coon. Doja Rat. Trauma does not excuse racism. She wants to be closer to whiteness because her mother told you blackness was wrong. But her mama didn't let a black nigga didn't stop a black nigga from running up top of her and getting her pregnant. I don't get that either. It's fucking weird. It doesn't matter that your father was there. If your father was there, if he was, she would still be here. Child. I'm tired of Doja Cat. Let's move on to the next one. Fuck her. I just think we should just stop listening to her music. She obviously don't give a damn about her fans.
She don't. The way she cursed them out was so, and it's so.
On the behalf of a predator? Oh yeah, fuck her.
Yeah. I mean,
next. Next.
Now, I ain't gonna lie though. There's celebrities that really think like her, but really don't want to say nothing
because
they
have enough common sense to not say no wild shit like that.
Because we giving them money. Case
closed. Next case. Are we talking about Tasha K going after no, excuse me.
You about to do that. You about to do that. What's her name? Kaya.
Case closed. Next case. Y'all saw Cardi B is going after Tasha K's husband. Child. I saw your video, Darren. I don't agree.
Oh, not you don't agree. Man, fuck Tasha. Like
Tasha husband not gonna leave her. Tasha husband ain't going nowhere.
Find that money.
Tasha husband not going nowhere. They stay in now. They locked in. Now my thing is this. This is my thing when it comes to this whole Tasha K thing and you know, because if y'all don't know, Cardi wants her coin. Here's my thing. Tasha, first of all, I like Tasha K. And I know I probably shouldn't say that because she's problematic, but just in terms of my line of work, you know, as a Black woman in media and entertainment, I do feel like Tasha K is the closest thing to Wendy Williams when it comes to our generation. I feel, you know, and Wendy Williams is someone that I look up to. So Tasha K being the closest thing to our generation is that, I fuck with Tasha K. However, I don't agree with a lot of the things that she says, but I fuck with her work ethic and shit like that. With that being said, my thing with Tasha, for someone to be so traditional, I'm surprised that she don't listen to her man. Because I know that African man told her to take that shit down. And she don't even listen to her damn counselor. Her legal counselor literally advised her to stop doing this shit. And she kept the shit going. See, that's when we come into a mental illness. Or not, I mean, I say mental illness, but like some sort of like, I think disorder, like narcissism.
Yeah,
narcissism is a disorder.
I mean, it's clinical.
She flat out said that I pay you to I'm not about to listen to you. I do what I want and I pay you to make the shit go away. Bitch, what? Talking about her attorneys. You know how the fuck you not gonna listen to your goddamn attorneys? Like, they went to law school for a reason. Like, so you think that, and you, as someone who has said out their mouth that you barely graduated, does Tasha even have her high school diploma?
Don't know. I
don't believe she does. If she does, then that's the highest form of education that I believe that she does have. I could be wrong, but she has said that she said on her platform that she has limited education. I don't see why you wouldn't listen to your attorneys. And so she didn't listen to her attorneys, and then you turn around and you're surprised that you lost the case.
You kept it going. You kept talking about this girl. And at the end of the day, I don't care about Cardi either.
You know I don't care.
But Tasha, when you piss too many people off, because at first I was with Tasha. I was like, you know what, this is too much. She doing too much. Cardi, you doing too much. But then you still doing shit on your YouTube channel. You still pissing off people. You still saying shit about different groups, and you are problematic. You be having people on the damn show that be giving Dr. CB vibes. Talking about these boys' penises are getting smaller. Like, what the fuck? Why
she
would you
said that?
No, some guy that came on her show talking about some conspiracy theory that yeah.
She do be catering to the hoteps.
Yeah, and I can't get down. I'm just saying. Look, I don't know where how everybody is.
Unruly. My issue is the court proved that Tasha K was lying about some of the stuff, but also that Cardi B was lying about some stuff. That whole case should have been dismissed.
I mean,
what What was Cardi B like? I mean,
what was she lying about though?
Right? Yeah, I'm really. What did she? Because that was a long court case. It was an ongoing thing.
Ooh, now she said, "What's wrong with Dr. Sebi?" Something. Let me.
Something. No, I don't even know nothing about Dr. Sebi, but I think what was he saying that didn't? I think some people's issues that he didn't want to give his medicine to people to gay people.
Well, no, I never heard about that, but I heard a lot of his stuff just wasn't true. Like it was like smoke and mirrors.
I could see that. I mean, I don't know. I'm not into that. Mm-hmm. But she definitely lied about her having herpes. Cardi B said that she never did drugs or gave people drugs, but there was a video and evidence that she admitted to doing drugs and to giving other people drugs. That's what she lied about in court.
Wait, Cardi B says she never.
Yeah, but I think we're not gonna ignore colorism. Colorism it affects everything. So I do think that a light-skinned non-black woman like Cardi B is going to be looked at as more worthy of protection than a dark-skinned masculine woman like Tasha K. Like people look, it's easy to put Tasha K in that angry black woman category, and Belle Calise can portray herself as like I feel like there was
Cardi played the part.
She definitely played the part of
Cardi cried damn my life.
Yeah, she definitely played the part of like the virtuous white woman who was afraid of the scary angry black woman. I'll give her that. However, I mean, Tasha K does have 1 million followers, and if somebody with 1 million followers kept making videos about me and half the shit that she was saying was not true, yeah, it's giving harassment. It's giving.
I'm suing you. I would sue you.
Yeah, because she kept. That's my thing with Tasha. Like, you made a lot of videos about that girl. Like, you made a lot of videos, and I think at one point, correct me if I'm wrong, one of their fans fed her some fake information, and she reported on it as if it was true, and then was like, well, and once he found out that it wasn't true, she was like, well, we're a gossip. I'm in gossip. I'm in media. And so blah, 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 blah. Like,
I don't hide behind that.
Like, I knew it was fake anyway, and I still reported it. And it was just like, girl.
Yeah,
what?
that video. I remember that video when she said that. And I'm just like, you really put this online? Oh, it got deleted real fast.
It was a live where she was like, I knew it was fake and I still reported it anyway.
Yeah.
So
yes, I mean, well, I don't want to fall on or talk about the the trope of angry black woman, but she did admit that she does have anger issues and that she's going to anger management. I think that it is just a little too much. Like, you're not even just her show lives, but I mean, like when she be going live on Instagram, girl, you are saying the quiet part out loud and it's not serving you.
Yeah, I think it was one of those situations where it's like can't stop, won't stop. But anyways, we're kind of going off. Anyway, so Cardi is going after her husband, and what I was saying to you, Darren, you were saying that you think that the husband finna leave. I don't think that first of all, that husband is African, and they be sticking them niggas. They have a baby. They'll if they locked in, ain't no switching up. Them African niggas, all jokes aside, I think like 94% of African in marriages are like successful. Like only like less than 6% of them like end with divorce. They don't play when it comes to their marriage. They'll go and have a baby on you and cheat on you and beat your ass and all this other shit, but they're not.
Your ass, child. Oh my god.
Alleged. I'm not talking about Tasha K. I'm just saying.
Right.
They'll do all of that. Not all of them, but I'm just saying. But the one thing that they're not gonna do is to get no damn divorce. So I don't think she's gonna get. And then not only that, trust me, I know for a fact that this has affected their marriage. Like, it's a $4 million, debt that You know, it's not. She's married. Hey, double minority.
Hey.
I see y'all. Oh, I love it. I love the support.
Hey.
Make sure y'all subscribe and get this video a like. Wait, hold on. It's okay that she sued her. The problem is when she lies. She said the things Tasha K said was lies, but some of them were true. The whole case is flawed. But some of the shit that she said was also a blatant lie, like her having herpes. And I just think, again, it just came off like borderline harass. I just think that Tasha K could have avoided all of this if she just would have took that shit down.
I find it funny how also, and not to bring out comparisons and bring up other people, other artists and stuff like that, but like, you know about the whole Nosy Ho situation. I mean, what she said about Nicki's son, and then like I think she lost the case or something like that, and the girl owes like $70,000.
What?
You never heard of Nosy Ho on here on YouTube? Okay, never mind. Well, my thing is this: like I guess she only spoke about her child one time, but I guess Tasha K is just repeated, so that's why it was up to.
Nosy Ho spoke about Nicki's child.
Yeah, child.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That husband can't stand her. Stop it. This is what Capricorn said. He is doing the same fake smile and making the same stank face Nene's boyfriend be making. Stop it. Don't do that.
Or doing the Greg. Remember when Greg was in the live?
Stop.
No, he literally.
Stop it. I'm tired of y'all and y'all bullshit. No, I think that listen, y'all know I'm an advocate for black love. It's hard. It's hard. Like it's not a lot of us out here. It's not a lot of black folks married. And then she's a dark-skinned black woman. They're a dark-skinned couple. Yeah, like I'm always
even if they stick together, you know he at her. If they get mom, no,
I think he really loves her. That's one thing. That's the one thing that I feel like Tasha K gonna maintain is that marriage, because at this point that's really all she got. She ain't got
right. And I do think Cardi's actually going after that, because if you think about it, I mean, you going after the husband that's like it, like I'm not the only person that had that opinion. Like there's other pages that said that as well. They said, oh, that she's trying to get that man to exit on out, so he doesn't have to worry about paying or try to get, because when you're married, all your finances.
But even it's cheaper to keep her, because even if he was to leave, now we got to split the assets.
Right.
And they've been married for almost 15 years or something.
And if she did put that money over there where he at, oh, but you paying that, you getting that back.
Right. So he ain't going nowhere.
Do you think the money? Do you think she did move that money over there to his?
Of course, she moved the money. Come on now.
They showed her bank statement $4,000. I'm like, girl, ain't nowhere in the world.
That money is somewhere in Africa. That money,
views. Yeah.
That money is somewhere in Africa.
She got that shit in a safe.
R.I.P. Greg Leaks.
Oh, Greg.
R.I.P. Greg Leaks. We didn't even talk about.
She about to do an interview with Carlos. Oh yeah.
Who? Wait, what? Oh, Nene is doing an interview with Carlos?
And she's going to be talking about her son, him.
When, bitch?
It's coming out tomorrow.
Oh!
I'm going to be in it. I might do a video on it once I watch it.
I think I might have to do one too. Because justice for Nene Leaks. Like, Nene does not deserve this shit. Like, this, I mean, could you imagine?
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
No, I can't imagine. No.
9 months. Child. We talked about it on my last show.
There was a clip from that interview, and she basically said, I feel like, he needs guidance. He needs help. He needs to really slow down and really talk to somebody. And I still love him, but he's going through it. And
I'm sorry.
You think she should disown him? Oh, wait a minute.
I'm a mother. I'm a black mother, right?
A
black mother. I'm gonna keep it a beat. If my son was arrested for fentanyl, whether he was trying to, distribute or what have you, he was arrested for an illegal substance, and he listed my youngest son to take the blame for it, yeah.
But see, that happens. That be happening all the time in the commune. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's right, But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. That wouldn't be a reason.
My thing is just I'm gonna raise my son to take that shit on the chin. Like, you did this. Why are you bringing other people into this? Like, I'm not saying that I would just, would I disown my son? The only way I'm disowning my son is if it's proven that my son harmed another person sexually. That's where I think warrants disownership. Like, like what's going on? You know what I'm saying? But so no, I probably would not disown him, but yeah, I would have to separate myself from my son. I'm not about to encourage or enable bad behavior, and that's my issue with a lot of Black women. I find that a lot of us, man, a lot of these Black men are predators. A lot of the Black women are praise to the predators, and a lot of these Black women and these Black mothers encourage this shit. And as a Black mother myself, I have to say we are a part of the problem. For every abusive, just the degenerate ass Black man, it's always a Black woman, being his mama, his cousin, his auntie, his whatever, that's coming to his fucking defense. And he
didn't meet it. He's in a bad place right now.
With Nene's situation, at least with the fentanyl, like it was a non-violent crime, so I'm not gonna give him too much, but let him have a non-violent crime under it's a wrap. Let him have a violent crime under his belt, it's a wrap. That's one thing that I just can't, because how dare you? Yeah. How dare you? And I know you use
the resources. I wouldn't say he was a nepotism baby, because like he kind of probably, as she was gradually becoming rich, he was already grown and out the door. Right. But you did have resources from Nene. You didn't use those resources to try to do something.
By the time them resources came through, it was already said, and that he was already too far gone.
And who's to say Greg? Who said Greg probably ain't have what's not gonna happen? Yeah, you know.
I mean, some of these niggas, there really is no hope for them.
Now, Brent, that's Greg's son?
I think so.
Okay,
Brent, yes, Brent.
Okay.
Mm-hmm,
yeah. That happens a lot.
That happens a lot in the Black community. They think that because they say it's the youngest person and the youngest person won't get as much. Yes, child.
Yeah, that happened to my dad's older brother.
Who was running the lounge? Brent or Bryson? Who is Bryson's father?
Bryson ain't running that damn lounge. If he was, he ain't now.
We're gonna do an essay. I'm done with you. I agree. If I find it, let me listen. That's the one thing I'm gonna be very. My son is 6 months old. As soon as he's able to talk, we're gonna teach him his first motherfucking word's gonna be consent. I'm not playing. Like, as soon as he's able to articulate himself, it's time for us to teach you about your, bodily autonomy. No means no, and the same thing goes for yourself as well. Like, nah. Yeah. All right, who's next? We're getting through these topics.
That's why the lounge is closed. He got that lounge closed.
Who? Wait a minute.
Wait, you mean closed for good?
Brent. But Brent is only 19 years old, so come on, that's not fair. Why the fuck would you leave your lounge in the hands of a 19-year-old or to a 20-year-old?
He was running the. Let me stop.
Even if he was, though, that's Nene's fault. She gave him a little too much dip on his chip.
Not a little bit too much dip on his chip.
Pray for Nene Leaks. And now that we're talking about housewives, I'm gonna run to this story real quick. Girl,
what happened? And why are we finding out about this like months?
Yes, I mean weeks later. So on July 7th, it was reported. Today it was reported that one of Quad's, I think, family members drowned in her pool. Oh my God. Like, what the fuck is going on? And it's one of those things where it's like, okay, no report. Like you said, the shit happened on July 7th. Okay. It's July 24th. So that was like fucking 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So they kept it, but
it's kept it under a loop
because it's such a horrible story. Yeah, I'm saying I'm kind of glad that they kept it under wraps for as long as they could. But
And Quad, what the hell, y'all? And I'm not trying to blame it on anybody, right?
well, somebody has to be accountable at the end of the day.
When you got these big ass houses, you got to put that little alarm on the screen door. You know, I remember we went to we ain't never knew about that shit because poor people don't know about that shit. Okay, when we went to Orlando and we was in this big ass house, every time somebody walked out the screen door where the pool was, it was set off an alarm because we had little kids, and that was good because them kids will know who trying to get to the pool. Like, did you have that alarm system on? Like, y'all got these big ass houses and these kids roaming through the houses, don't know what the hell they getting into. I ain't saying downsize.
Yes, double minority. This happened.
But watch your kids.
July 7th. Yes. And I agree with you, Darren. At the end of first of all, I mean, I'm trying not to do too much because it is a sensitive topic. But at the end of the day, no, somebody is to blame. Somebody dropped the motherfucking ball. If a child dies, like a 3-year-old child lost their life, somebody dropped them. Somebody was not watching that child, and that's just on period.
Whose child?
It's not hers, obviously.
Well, no, I know that, but I'm just saying, is this a friend's?
I think it's a family member.
Okay.
Because I believe that the mother of the child, I'm not going to show no pictures, but I believe the mother of the child has the same last name as Quad Webb.
Oh, so this is family.
It's family. It's horrible. Okay, so
it's not none of your friends, because if it's any of your rich friends, Quad, you got a lawsuit.
No, she don't. It's your motherfucking kids. It's your responsibility to watch after them. Or I guess if they weren't there. Like, that's horrible. That's horrible. They say, from what I understand, not much has been reported. I'm gonna read your comment section.
Hold on, wait, because there was a statement that was out. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
They said that there was 2 men outside. What?
I already know.
What double minority? What we talking about?
What
we talking about?
What's going on?
What?
Okay, so here's the details, child. The incident reported occurred July 7th when police responded to reports of a drowning on Sherwood Lane in Marietta. Once police arrived at the scene, they said that the 3-year-old was receiving medical attention from the firefighters. The child was quickly rushed to the Scottish Rite Hospital, where she had later passed away. Police spoke with 2 individuals who were present at the home during the time, and they reportedly told officers that they were visiting in the home and they were enjoying themselves in the pool for 2 hours, and then hopped out of the pool to go order some pizza. While they were inside the home ordering the food, they hung out for a while, went downstairs. According to the report, once they got downstairs, they saw something inside the pool, but thought it was a doll inside. Once the 2 men realized that it was a child, they quickly pulled her out the water and contacted authorities. Officers later identified the child as the daughter of Tamika Webb from Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah, that's
she
her
was
family.
Identified on the police report as Ariana Rice, who was posted on the Reality Stars page earlier this year. Okay, so
that's her people.
Y'all motherfuckers was playing in the pool and y'all went to order some goddamn pizza.
Yeah, but it sounded like it was at nighttime. I mean, could you imagine?
So like they're saying the 2 men. So was this like neighbors seeing these?
Right. Who are these men?
That's what,
could you imagine? Could you imagine you let your child stay at their auntie house or what have you for however the weekend or for a day or whatever? They rich auntie house at that, and now they're not here no more. Like what? But then I mean, that honestly, that made me like, I gotta be careful. But I mean, I was already careful.
Where you take your kids to?
Yeah,
who family or no family?
Children? Yeah, because I'm sure this is her. I mean, you just gotta be careful. You can't have no distractions. Cause I mean, what did she sneak out? Like, not she's and then she's 3. She's a little girl. She's a baby. Oh my God. It's becoming too common, especially with Black people with money losing their kids to
Drowning at home pools, child. And my thing is this: if y'all asses ain't got, if y'all want to have the 6 feet and all that, damn, y'all need to hire a damn lifeguard round the clock.
No, but what about, or why I'm trying to like cover y'all pool up? I don't know. It's something because I mean,
this did happen that night.
I think it did happen at night. I think they said they ordered the pizza around like 8 o'clock.
The
right?
pool is closed. The pool is closed at night, child. We ain't like unless you grown.
What
unless you grown, you going in the hot tub.
What? Who else? Baby passed away in the pool. Who, Usher?
Yeah, I don't Usher.
He wasn't in a pool, but it was a ski. That probably it was like a ski. What's this ski? When they died, when they on the ski, like when they on the skis and they on the water, jet skis. It was a jet ski accident.
It's weird. It's weird. I don't know.
I think it was just a freak
accident. Is Quad gonna be on the next season of Married to Medicine? Cause you know Andy Cohen, like, ooh.
That's horrible.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, I know, girl, I wouldn't put it past him.
Now that's where we get into that eerie shit, because honestly, I couldn't. If Quad was to bow out gracefully this season, like, hey, you know what I'm saying, like, this is too much, I will respect her for that, because I personally could not feel myself going through this. This is too much.
Yeah.
I lost my people at my house. The shit that happened at my house, and now you want some cameras around for millions.
And I feel like if she stay on there, her family would definitely side eye the fuck out of her, because you're using this situation as a storyline.
And I don't think she would do that.
You don't think she would do that?
No.
Some people think Quad would do that. I mean, a lot of people don't like Quad. I like Quad. I don't think Quad is a bad person.
I like Quad too.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go to the next topic because we talking about housewives.
Mm-hmm.
Girl. Chris Samuels, shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all get Stop it. Make sure y'all get this video a thumbs up. Chris Samuels was pictured, photographed with Charisse from Housewives of Potomac, aka Monique Samuels' arch nemesis. And well, in her head at least, because Charisse be paying Monique dust. And the girls had something to say about it. I'm gonna let you go first because I
don't have much to say. I do like Charisse. You know, I ain't got a problem with her.
I do. I like her too.
Her drunk ass. Hey, how are you? Like, you know, she probably was, you know. They had a conversation. Okay, you know, we can't have platonic conversations in Potomac.
Listen.
Shit.
Look at this picture.
I mean, it looked like she don't even want to be here. Like,
look, okay, there's a chair in between them. They're not sitting next to each other. They're not looking at each other's direction. It's giving we waiting on the rest of our party to arrive.
Yeah, or it's like, I've seen them at this restaurant. Let me just, because sometimes when we see people that we know at a restaurant, they come and sit. You know, you know how my mom is. It's like, come on, sit down for a second. You know, let's catch up, and then they'll go back to they section.
He not even looking at her. So
Reese looking like, girl, they got us on camera. Oh my god.
Right. It's giving, honestly, it's giving, you know what? Make sure you sit over there, because you know we don't want nobody to think this, that, and the third. But then I'm like, well, if that's the case, then why would y'all be seen? Why would y'all sit outside? Like, if you didn't want nobody to speculate and whoop-de-whoop. Who's Carl Crawford? Who's Chuck Crawford?
Carl Crawford pool.
Who's Carl Crawford?
Who Carl? Yeah, who the hell that? I know a lot of Crawfords.
It sounds familiar.
Everybody got a Crawford in their family or family friend.
Carl Crawford.
Who that?
Oh shit!
Who?
Evelyn Lozada's baby father. I do remember that. What is that about?
It's not a lot of supervision. It's not a lot of I mean, but you know
what? These people don't. Never mind.
Get a nanny.
I was about to say, not Carl. Quad ain't got no kids, so she may not have the You know, like
you gotta watch them kids. You gotta watch every moment,
especially when they start get to walking. Oh my god,
and wandering. Oh my goodness. I cannot stand a child who wonders. I'll be like, yo, if you don't, I remember not lost.
Amber Alert.
Child, I almost lost one of my younger cousins at Sesame Place. I'm like, I'm over here acting like one now. See, when I used to work at Sesame Place, I used to get real. I used to be laugh at the parents to be so frantic, but no, I was really one of the parents. I was like, oh my god, this boy done got lost up in this damn park. I'm like, what am I doing? And then I end up finding him. I'm like, yo, I cannot stand a child who wonders.
No, kids be doing it. It's like you literally look. It's that phone that gets you. You look at your phone, you get a text message or what have you. Look at your phone, you look back on the child. It's gone.
And that's why I don't mind. I don't look. I'm with the white people that be putting their kids on leashes.
Yes,
get a
absolutely.
leash.
And did and do like yes, yes. I'm putting you on a. Now I'm not. I'm gonna do it like a backpack leash type.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Like,
that's okay. Yeah,
yeah, child. That would, what would Quad do for money? Oh, don't do that. That's not nice, Julia.
There's people that really think, and I have a best friend that do not like Quad, and I already know her opinion. You know, when you're about to talk to somebody about a topic, I'm like, I already kind of know your opinion, child.
Make sure y'all get this video a thumbs up.
Megan Thee Stallion manager.
That's Carl Crawford.
What happened to him?
Carl Crawford, the person who had a child die and they passed away in their pool. Okay. When they was talking about a child died in Carl Crawford's pool. Carl Crawford is Megan Thee Stallion's ex-manager. He don't manage her no more.
She don't fuck with them. Mm-hmm. That's another story.
We did good today.
We did. I mean, it's definitely okay.
For a messy Monday, this was very messy.
Mm-hmm. We got into everything.
We pretty much did. I was about to ask you, is there anything else that like?
No, I mean, Ra Ali cursed the hell out of Jason Lee today.
Ooh, really?
I got that video.
I didn't.
It's on my TikTok, so watch the video because I just posted it. But yeah, she confronted him. Talk about something. You talked about my husband. You talked about my child. Like, and you just sitting there. She said no. When she first came in there, she said, "Your security and hiding." Like, hold on, let me see if I got it. Cause no, this shit. Let me see if I can play the audio.
Tatiana, it's okay, baby. You can catch the replay, and I'm also gonna post it again tomorrow because I need my views. And this is a good video. I'm gonna post this video on my YouTube again for a replay.
You ready?
Catch the replay. Yeah, go ahead, baby.
The look.
Wait, what happened?
You don't hear it?
No.
Oh, never. Oh, child, how am I? I thought y'all was able to hear that. Never mind. Well,
do it again.
Like you're calling for security and hiding.
No, I don't hear nothing. Lee. I'm gonna look into it. Jason Lee, don't nobody fuck with Jason Lee. He's not respected in Hollywood.
No, because the way he got that security guard to get her to get, like, he had to get the security guard to escort her out. Now, mind you, a lot of people saying, "Oh, well, you expected him to fight her?" Like, no, like, stand on your shit. You got called out.
Child, speaking of Jason Lee, is anybody watching Zeus? Girl, this writer's strike. Like, we don't have no new shows out no more. So I gotta watch ghetto ass Zeus with Krayshawn and Blueface boring ass. That show is boring. I want to be famous anymore. Like, girl, like. That show is so fucking boring. Like, Blueface show is so boring.
Cause Blueface in it, like,
child, let me get the fuck up off of here, y'all.
Yeah, cause I ain't gotta work tomorrow, so gonna watch a movie.
Yes, I love that. I'm probably gonna watch They Clone Tyrone.
Oh yeah, I heard it was it got a lot of rave reviews.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably go watch that.
We gotta support Jamie Foxx. So
of course.
I got a brother.
But thank you to everyone that's in the chat. Shout outs to Tatiana Harris, Simplicity Sister, Double Minority, The Headbanging Prisons, Capricorn, Aaron, and Unruly ASMR. I appreciate y'all for tuning into the chat. Y'all always be fucking with me. We missing Tamel. I haven't seen you in a minute, Tamel. Where you at?
I haven't either. You know, he be cutting me up in the comment. I'm like, first of all,
I'm a message him like, what's going on? It's been a couple weeks. Hopefully he's doing okay. Shout out to sending him some love. And we will be on Teddy's page tomorrow.
Yes, talking about this Real Housewives of Atlanta, the snooze fest.
Girl, I be literally when I'm watching that show, I literally be like this. Like I'm not watching it.
You already know what I'm ready to talk about. Oh my god!
Oh, my neck, my back.
Wait, no, that's not funny though. but wait, when she fell, I laughed. But then when she started crying, I was like, okay, you know when somebody fall and then you start laughing, and then you see they start crying. It's like, oh shit, hold on, let me.
My neck, my back. I need to still watch that too. Wait, what you need to still watch? Oh yeah. I'm gonna probably watch it tonight for real. I got nothing to do. Yeah.
I get the Netherworld budget too, girl. Not too. I seen a show on Tubi. I had to stop after 15 seconds. They had that damn ketchup blood. Every time I see ketchup blood in the shop, I turn that shit off.
I mean, that's not what bothers me. You can tell that it's ketchup.
Girl, that blood red as hell. And the texture is not even blood. Like blood is watery.
It's runny.
Shit is thick as hell.
Darren, tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me at the Darren Green Show on YouTube, or you can find me at TikTok at the Darren Green TikTok. Okay, we try to do a show every Wednesdays and Saturday. The 200th episode is dropping. Hopefully, Medusa will be on. We're not going to do a show on Wednesday, but we're definitely going to do a show on Friday. We'll see if we can get some more people on there. Because it's 200 episodes. I literally just found out.
Yeah, I'm at 200 too, and I didn't.
Oh wow!
Know. Yeah, right.
That's what's up.
I've been on here a long time, so yeah. But I just started making a lot more content this year. So yeah, the diamond emoji.
You mean like 200 videos?
Yeah, it says 200 videos on my thing. Does that count the lives?
What? Yeah, it does count for lives. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm at 200.
That's good. That's good. No, I meant like 200 episodes on the podcast.
Oh wow! Congrats.
Yeah, because I'm almost at 1,000 videos on YouTube. Yeah, we're like 930 something.
Tatiana Harris just subscribed to you.
Oh, thank you so much. I need to subscribe.
Yes, make sure y'all subscribe to the Darren Green Show. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Y'all already know where to find me at Medusa Show off on YouTube and Instagram, and at the Medusa Show on TikTok. And yeah, I really enjoyed this live. Thank you, Darren, so much for joining. It's always a pleasure. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. I'm gonna re-upload this video probably, if not tonight, then definitely first thing in the morning, and I will be back with some more. We come back. Y'all know where to find us. We here every Monday. I see some people are starting to tune in, starting to come on in. Y'all make sure y'all get this video like. We are here every Monday, Mondays at 8. Tune into the Messy Medusa Monday live show, and I will be back for some more. Good night, y'all. I love y'all so much. Y'all enjoy yourselves. Y'all be safe, and I'll see y'all next Monday. Deuces.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Okay.
Ciao.